Plate tectonics. This image shows how oceanic lithosphere and continental lithosphere float over the asthenosphere. This is how the plates actually move. Divergent boundary. This picture shows what happens at a divergent plate boundary. When two plates move apart, new molten magma rises and forms new oceanic lithosphere. This usually happens at mid-ocean ridges. Convergent boundary. This picture shows an example of a convergent plate boundary. The oceanic plate is being subducted under the continental plate. This is because the oceanic plate is much more denser than the continental plate. When the oceanic plate goes under the continental plate, it melts due to the immense heat of the mantle. This molten magma rises through the continental plate and causes volcanic eruptions. This picture shows two continental plates colliding at a convergent plate boundary. These mountains have formed because both plates have the same density. Other major mountain systems that have been formed include the Alps, Appalachian Mountains, and the Ural Mountains. Transform boundary. This is our last type of plate boundary, the transform fault boundary. This is when two plates grind past each other. A major example of this is the San Andreas Fault in California. Eventually, if this plate keeps grinding past each other, the west part of California will eventually become an island off the coast of California. Hotspots. Hotspots are a result of intraplate volcanism. Intraplate volcanism is volcanic activity that occurs within a plate. Most intraplate volcanism occurs where a mass of hotter than normal mantle material, called a mantle plume, rises towards the surface. Once the plume nears the top of the mantle, decompression melting forms molten magma. The result may be a small volcanic region called a hotspot. The volcanic mountains that make up the Hawaiian Islands have formed as the Pacific Plate moves over a hotspot. The most recently formed island of Hawaii has two active volcanoes, Mauna Loa and Kilauea. Both Kilauea and Yellowstone National Park are good examples of intraplate volcanism.